Welcome to the Numeric Workshop from WBPL 76. This program is brought to you by Lady Red Productions, the Bear Digs Corporation, and a generous grant from the Night Owl Foundation. Why are you here? Cat, will you stop chilling on me?
Look, I've got the VPN turned on, new incognito window, search for toaster that looks like it could fit in human butthole.
Ooh, woo.
Why are you here?
It's an iPhone. I just hit myself in the balls with an iPhone.
I regret this sentence immediately.
The pasta child is truly terrible and terrifying.
Somebody quote that?
Grandma's.
At least enough to quote.
Yes.
Train her.
No!
Please don't put your dick in the clown.
Stormamusame! Oh my god.
No. This is gonna be perfectly normal.
Not putting it in a song.
Going in there!
Stupid is the way you do things.
I would so download me.
Yeah, I need that walking chicken.
What the shit did I just watch? So, you ever just go online and then look at things with your human flesh orbs optimized for hunter-gatherer behavior, where they're like, that plant has too many colors. Perhaps it will poison me. But instead of looking at that and going, I'm going to do some food science, maybe it won't poison me, and letting optimism take the wheel, you instead wind up just, like, looking at weird shit on the internet, which I don't believe anyone else has done before. I think that might be a uniquely me thing, because that just seems like people are smarter than that. But then... why are we zooming in on Karen's family haircut?
I don't know, Squick. Why are we zooming in on Karen's family haircut?
Look, I do not control the zoom or the haircut. I'm just saying that is, in current year, a bold company name. But you do know what you're getting into. Probably.
Lizard.
Well, I'm bald, so what I'm getting into is security asking me to leave.
I mean, they could offer you a beard trim.
I could legitimately use one, but I'm just
They could offer you an eyebrow trim.
They could try.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Numeric Workshop. I'm your host, Parallax.
Yes.
I'm joined tonight by the infraggable Squick.
Yes, we are here broadcasting into your ear holes.
And
on Twitch.
And the slightly more fraggable Ether.
I mean, I've seen Squick hit with plenty of 500s. He's very fraggable.
Yeah.
I've been responsible for a few of those. So, I hope everybody's having a good night. We're going to do some dumb shit tonight. We're going to do some less dumb shit tonight. And we're going to
Wait, Para, I have a question.
I have an answer. Let's see if they match.
Am I allowed to wear a wig into a haircut place, and then when they start, just take the wig off and say, I'll come back for it?
Yeah.
And then just never do that?
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
no.
As long as
Unless,
you pay
if you
him
paid
for
up
it.
front, yes, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, you got to pay up front. I'm not going to be a jerk about it.
Once you do, and you got a tip up front then too, because you're really.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, yeah. Then there's nothing to stop you from doing that. Like they might.
Why are
ask
there
you
buttholes
not,
in chat?
They might.
You might
ask
need to
you
go to
not
Heads
come
or
back.
Us to get something to put the wig on, but
I possess a human skull.
He does.
yes, but you're taking your human skull with you and leaving the hair behind, which
Yes.
will now be mop.
Okay.
If you go to Heads or Us, you'll now have head to put it on, so they can
What, so
continue
you're
to
just
contour
I
it.
smuggle a mannequin head
No,
under my
guys,
shirt.
Guys, he could use the council.
The council is
yes.
very small.
Well, I didn't,
That would be like
you
for
didn't say
one
it was a
eye-
big
for
wig.
council member wig.
You didn't say it was like a properly sized wig. You said a wig.
Look, I'm not going to walk in there going,
This is
hello,
riveting
I'm bald,
content.
and this
Just
is a
this
2-inch
miniaturized,
skull.
barely readable Karen's family haircut.
Okay, I changed it. Is that better?
Yes, at least this is now legible.
I originally read this as Camp Stealth, and it was very funny, and I see
Me
now that was
too.
wrong.
Okay, well, I'll give you something different then.
Yeah, so apparently in the middle of the woods there is a big tree. So that's important. This is critical map
This might
information.
be my favorite.
So
In
I
Big Tree, that might be the Lost Monarch, actually. But anyway,
am assuming that the Fishing Wars Memorial Crossing relates to an early historical artifact that was some kind of very bloody regional disaster, and it was super fucked up. However, given the region in which it is equally possible that the Discovery Channel just dropped a boatload of money to promote a reality TV series that never happened. Welcome to Chumstick. No refunds.
welcome to the Chum Stick. It gets worse here every day.
That would be a great name for a nautical-themed hot dog on a stick restaurant.
This was the one you had the most to say about.
Yeah, this is just fucking spawn camping. Like, you can't... Like, you got your weedatorium in the bottom half of the building, then you're walking out and it's like, pizza. That's not fair. You're gonna like the only thing they need is a Girl Scout stand or a Girl Scout cookie stand right to the other side, and then it's just like
As a human who is allergic to THC, is it typical for them to consume the recreational marijuana on the premises?
I don't know. I just know I've been to like Taco Bell, and you watch the car 2 up from you, and you can see the person inside very slowly scanning the entirety of the menu, item by item, as they read the words, item by item, to order the menu because everything looks good and they have lost control of their life. And I'm 2 cars behind them, so who am I to say anything?
You're Squick of the Black Pants Legion.
Yes, but I am not, like, getting hammered out of my gourd and deciding a car is a good place to be. So at least if they're going there and they're picking up their pizza, then, hey, they can go home and enjoy. Good on them.
Hey, guys, people sent us stuff to look at this week. Okay, I'll just fucking get into it. Look, here's a cat. Archon Erica
Show me the
sent us
cat.
a cat.
That is a cat. That is a cat on top of a loaf of bread.
They constructed a cat? That damn.
did.
I
It's
mean,
a-
I
it's
knew
a Lego
androids
cat.
dream of electric sheep, but fuck, that's a
1-to-1
good cat.
replica.
Now, let's see. Pearls Falls. Pearls Blow. Can't see what that one. That one feels like a comic. I can't quite read it, though.
That's not a cat, Para.
Yeah, I'm looking at the book.
Para, go back to the cat.
Okay, there's the
He's
pack.
being creepy, so...
Cat. Oh. Leg extended.
Get.
Para, go down so we can see the extended leg. No, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. No, back to the right, you absolute camera
What?
gremlin. Leg extended.
butt.
That's how you get like maximum comfy.
Cat butt.
That's also the rest of the cat.
Guitar
They've
case.
successfully throngled one unit of the blinds.
Guitar case or banjo case?
Yeah, it looks too.
I declare it to be
Well,
a
I don't know. Do banjos
non-standard
have a shorter neck?
sousaphone
My brain
transport.
says they do, but
they,
don't know
they
if that's
have a
true.
moderately short neck. But here's the thing: there's no real flare. It doesn't feel like the body of this is flared high enough for it to be a guitar.
And what
So
would the secondary pouch
suspect-
halfway up before?
Yeah, so you suspect it's what, like a contrabass oboe, just based on it having a flared bass? Look, I just think it's amazing the cat's picked up an instrument at all. Also, there's a giant Matryoshka doll behind them, and that's pretty cool.
Yes. Okay, getting into what Archon actually sent us. We have some more of the Bloodborne figures here, and if we had Red or Iden here, they could actually tell us something about it. I can just talk about how they're painted, and they're painted pretty well. Now, I do have to be the one to say, you've done a good job painting here. I like your technique. I do not necessarily endorse a black wash over white. The rest of this is fine. I would have gone with a sepia wash or a brown wash, or if it were supposed to be a clean look, like a blue wash. The black wash...
Hey, Para.
Yes.
You know what's brown and sounds like a bell? Dung.
Wow, I'm not where I thought that was going.
What color is sepia? Kind of brownish.
So, here's the thing, though.
Yes.
This is the crossroads of JoJo character and not permitted within U.S. restaurant. Neither shirt nor shoes are in evidence.
This guy... Okay,
You know,
so that first one is a church giant, and this is a church servant. Guys, I didn't play Bloodborne. I can't give you much context here. I'm sorry. But yeah.
Hat
He,
large.
Hat large. He has full top boots.
True. And, like, you could put things in those boots.
Like what? Feet?
I suggest human feet.
Other than feet? Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh, socks.
Yes.
Hey, Pharisee.
Oh, other than...
time 37 month.
Hey,
He looks like of a time period where you wrapped your feet instead of wearing socks.
Raptor feet? Jurassic
yes.
Park?
Now, it's
Oh, God.
possible stockings were an option.
Actually, stockings referred more to long johns when you were referring to stockings back then.
Well, I mean, this is Victorian-esque. Stockings aren't outside the realm of possibility here, but like a foot wrap also
Okay, fair,
entirely
yes.
out. Yeah, works.
And
And they're walking around with a hell of a plantain.
Aren't they though? This is the church cleric, apparently cleric beast.
that's a cleric?
Cleric beast. I don't. Maybe they.
I don't know if I'd
multi-classed
take
into druid.
communion from that.
They are also unwelcome in the restaurant.
Maybe they multi-classed into druid. I don't know. We have someone's redeemed a pet. Squick, that's up to you. You got a pet, Frank.
No, because it is near Frank eating time, and Grugno want hand fist snake power.
A hand fist snake power was the name of my band in high school.
Now available on like Pornhub, Twitch TV / Pornhub.
Ether,
Yes, that is
Ether,
probably.
Mini-Hulk says
Sure.
you don't get a choice over whether or not you're taking communion from this cleric. And Squick, the Right Reverend Jimmy says they would be welcome at the Waffle House.
Frank
Still
or this
haven't
guy?
been to one of those.
This guy. You know,
Okay.
when I drag your ass out here and we do, like, I found out that my father's hometown in Appalachia, like up in the hills, now has a distillery, and I'm going to have to go there. And I'm going to have to drag your ass there, too, because we're going to do distillery tours. That's going to be what happens.
Oh, hell yes. If I come and visit you, the amount of days that will be spent on distillery tours is going to be kind of bonkers. Hey, that's a bunch of gift subs.
Thank you. And we got hype. And then faces. I don't know what the faces are. Up here with 5. Thank you. Who was responsible for the first 10? What the fuck?
Who is responsible this?
Yes.
Who has set this train in motion?
Okay, so
I
I don't know. This is the...
They were all by up here, I think.
Okay.
No, he just did 10 of 10, which, huh? So there must have already
We
been
do not understand how Twitch works, but we appreciate you.
This is...
Well, the thing is
Vicar
we're
Amelia.
piggybacking onto another stream, so there could have been a 5-gift
I
sub
think this was...
in the past.
Okay, that's possible. That's possible. And we got a Dance
We
and Diggs.
still do not understand how
Diggs.
Twitch works, but we appreciate you.
Dance and Diggs. I need everybody to bear witness to Dance and Diggs.
They do be dancing.
This would be a wonderful time for somebody to use the celebration to get Dance and Diggs to like stream over.
How is that dancing? That actually looks like you just proposed to Diggs, and Diggs is just, really?
I didn't say he was dancing.
Honestly,
well.
that's just Big Dig's energy.
Vicar Amelia is this one. I don't know. I guess, sure. This one's a woman, I guess. Also, she has antlers. Okay, so
yeah.
this is on the model, not on Archon. This, like, I understanding that there's like a thing over her face and all that shit. This looks like a Tex Avery wolf character that's in a nightclub that's banging on the table and whistling at a woman on stage, just like with a doily over her face.
They're allowed to have hobbies. Also not welcome in the restaurant, but, hobbies.
I don't know. That welcome in the Tex Avery.
Look, as long as the strip club doesn't serve food, they're golden.
So, not allowed in the restaurant. Are they allowed in the drive-thru?
That gets tricky.
Okay, so not only yes, but also they get a pup cup.
Okay, sold.
Oh, I'm a little bit upset that nobody's agreeing with the Tex Avery joke, but that's fine.
I'm just upset by the chainsaw teeth that go all the way to the back of their skull.
Mad Ducks has highlighted a message and just said, "Okay, I'll do it myself. I don't know what he's doing. I'm terrified." I'm gonna have to biggie size my chat window. They're allowed in the parking lot where they have to fight Crazy Harold the crack-addicted paper bag. Is she a service animal? She provides church service? ? You want me to play Bloodborne? No.
That would involve purchasing a Sony gaming platform.
Yeah,
And,
I
Lego!
Legos.
Or legally distinct Lego-like compatible
Wait,
products.
is there a way to play Bloodborne on PC
Is
now?
there not?
There's the RP or their tabletop simulator. There's ways to play everything or legally distinct versions of everything.
Bloodborne was a game from
Bloodborne, yeah, it's a Souls-like. It's a big.
If
Yes.
it's a game, someone's made a board game of it.
That's true. That's true. Now, Crossbone has sent us this. I don't know what these are Gunpla kits. I can tell you that up front. I don't know what the fuck this is from. But
it has big Star Viper energy, but it is not.
Is Tiny Guy and Tiny Ship. Tiny Ship Guy.
With green glass, which won't interfere with you at all.
Yes. And
well, it's not like space is red, so they'll be fine.
This is
they're in front of the fucking title.
I don't know what
down
this is.
In front.
It's what is this Gundam? I don't know what this is.
Robot too tall. Get below title.
Squick, let me ask you a question. How many shields is enough shields?
How many people are shooting at me?
I don't know, but this Gundam has 4 shields.
This Gundam is min-maxing in a way I appreciate.
And yet it only has 3 toes.
No, this is the Gundam of a player who has figured out, so wait. A shield takes off 25% damage?
Guys, I don't know if we're going to make it. We've
hold
only
up, I got an
15 seconds before the hype train's time's out. We're not going to get to level 2, guys. I don't know if we can survive.
That's fine. I'm happy to have it at all.
Yeah, I mean,
if it only has 3 toes, that means it's a 3-toed sloth, and thus it's a very slow Gundam.
True. Now everybody's just saving their shit for House's thing on Sunday, and so that they can make him House.
Also fair. Yeah. Imagine the shield bash from that guy.
How many?
How many hit points you got?
What class are you playing?
None of your business.
What level are you?
Normal amount.
Oh, okay. Actually looking at things. Okay, here he is. This is Gundam. Fuck all y'all over there.
I
That's an
appreciate.
SRM-6, and what are those? 2 AC-20s?
Okay, so
PPCs, maybe?
I don't know, but he then also has missiles on his knees, missiles on his shoulders,
Missiles.
missiles on his hips, presumably like some
Missiles
nature of
on
missile
his
on
hip.
missiles on his hip.
I think that would qualify as a rocket launcher under current rules.
Okay,
on the arm.
those are you? I feel like the other ones would be the rocket, like the ones on his body would be the rocket launchers.
No, I think those fit into SRM categories very nicely. Yeah, you
Okay.
either got 4s or 6s, but those, if that was just a fuck you rocket pod followed by this arm has a shield, it's sacrificial.
Counterpoint, they're Thunderbolt 5s. They're 5 Thunderbolt 5s.
Who uses Thunderbolts?
People that really assume that their opponent does not, in fact, have an AMS.
Which is a fair assumption, but who uses Thunderbolts?
Don't ask me.
I mean, if you're using the right rule set where you can actually front load them, so only your first volley's Thunderbolts, it's pretty useful.
Just use lasers.
What if more lasers? And here, this is a different Gundam. This is Gundam RX-78 Grandma's Couch. You can...
That one has the energy of someone looking at the shield fucker and just being like, man, you do this every time. You are so overdressed for this war. Oh my God.
Dude, we're just going to fucking Burger King. Really? Oh, apparently this is the same Gundam. I'm going to stick
It
with...
may be, but this one's not dragging 4 shields to work. I love it.
Welcome to Gundam Burger King. Have it your way.
Right, Reverend Jimmy's just going, Emo goes in the feetsies.
He has
No,
trash bags in his elbows.
no.
Trash bag elbows.
Trailbow.
I mean, you gotta
I love
have
that level of
flexible
detail,
joints
though.
somehow.
Okay, now it's entirely possible that that is for paint protection or something. I don't know. It could be.
I don't know that it is. That looks like what you would do for any industrial piece of like CNC machinery where you don't want weird bullshit backfeeding into the actual expensive uppy downy machine. Those are all technical terms. You're welcome.
I'm waiting on you.
I
to
hate
respond
that
to
I
this.
could present that to most of the people I work with, and that would help them understand.
So Dux is saying, Parallax,
Hi.
look down here.
Hi.
This Gundam is from the undisputably best animated Gundam series to exist. Some shows have gotten close, but it will likely never topped. He does not mention what the series is.
I've seen him say it a few times, but I'm not going to tell you because it's much funnier that way. Also, Gundam Shield. Just Shield.
Yes.
With his fucking Shadow Hawk cannon hanging out above it. In his
Yeah, this
Warhammer
asshole
And
learned
the
like
ice
any
splits he's
non-called
definitely
shot.
not using.
Any non-called shot goes for the body, so he's got shoulder weapons above the shields.
Yup.
This min-maxing, cheesy little asshole. It's like, well, your choices of target are gun, rocket launcher, or ankle.
Yeah, this is the asshole that was playing 3rd edition D&D and realized if I play a rogue and I take improved critical and I carry 2 kukris, then I can crit on a 15 up.
Yeah, and then the GM is just like, okay, it's undead time.
That's true. They would do that.
Good luck with that sneak attack damage, fucker. What are you gonna do? Skeletonize them harder? They got no organs. Think, asshole. Think. They're gonna be like, okay, but I'm a rogue though. I'm gonna do what rogues do. I'm gonna get incredibly rich and hire someone else to do it. That guy got legs for days.
Also, look at his tie.
That is very nice.
He's got a nice tie.
That's like
Maybe.
Cobra Commander meets the Stig. But look at those legs. They just keep going
Pop
down.
Gundam, huh?
What about Gundam?
This week on Pop Gundam.
Top
Yeah, keep going,
Gundam.
pair. Those long fucking legs. Like, they go out of frame.
They do.
How hard
Fucking
can it
stilt,
be?
man. Fucking still.
So much legs.
Now, if this is hand painted, like I don't know if these details are in here. You've done an excellent job at that fucking scale. If you've painted those details in, I want to give you credit for that. Like I'm not trying to shit
got a
on everything
belt.
here, but that's really nice. And I think those are painted.
Arachnash Ultimate Goth Platform Boots.
Okay.
That is like Lord Business Class.
Lord, that's Biz Monkey. Okay, so Gilly Monster sent us this. Okay, so the one on the right is a Hollander.
Isn't it Gila Monster?
Don't get bitten.
That's true. Bite not. Lest you
That
get bitten.
Hollander captures the spirit of Hollander in that this vehicle should not exist and it should not be here. It's I love it, but wow, I am so glad I'm not involved with any part up or down range. That looks
Okay.
like a hazard to itself and everything within 20 miles.
Okay, so there's a story on the Archer. If you look at that Archer, you can tell that's not a standard Archer.
No, that looks like an archer that has been up armored after a significant amount of experience with the dice rolls of the Hollander.
And the pew-pews on the arms are looking a little big, too.
Okay, so this is he's kit bashed together an Archer 2K. He started this a while ago. The torso of this Archer is an Iron Wind Archer 9W with CGL arms and lower body. The AC5 from a Marauder for the lasers. And the squared texture on like the torso, the upper part of that for ERA is plasticard.
It looks
he's like
ballin'.
For a fucking kit bash. That's phenomenal. I am gonna give you big kudos for doing that with a fucking metal torso on that. I hate working with metal minis, but
it is a vehicle that tells a story. And I feel like that story is, okay, I've got an Archer, but these guys are being a bunch of like complete fuckbags, so I'm going to make an assault Archer because I have a welder and this is the periphery.
It's true. This is the fuckboy Archer. Squick.
Like, it'll get there at a pace, and that pace doesn't matter because it's got missiles from over here.
It's true. It's true. I don't know what the 2K has. I know I made that much. God, when I made the Archer set, I made all the Archers.
Yeah.
And like I separated it into fucking pieces. So there's like a few leg poses, and then I did 3 poses for every. That fucking set has over 200 pieces in it.
If you made all the Archers, why do I not see any of them in turtlenecks?
What?
Phrasing?
Yes. Okay. At least Squick knows the direction. But
yeah, Smiling Jack from chat. Story of this Archer. Quote, I'm sick of these fuckers taking pot shots at me.
Accurate. That's a really fucking great kit bash, man. I love that. Okay, so we've got Mo in chat. He's responsible for these, which
I do take a moment and say,
yes.
If you can go back to the other ones a minute, like we're giving tremendous amounts of well-deserved love to the kit bash, but the other one looking appropriately rusty. It's been out there a while. Its paint has worn down. It has old tank energy.
Also, he managed to freehand the Van Zant VZ on there, so that's
always at war. Though we never quite know what we are fighting for.
Get off my lawn. That's not your lawn, buddy. It is now. I got missiles.
I've got a fucking mech. By God, it ain't my lawn. Okay, so this is Mo's. Mo sent this to us. If you were paying attention in the aux in the last week, you should have seen the video.
Is that... Okay, so that's Diggs and Exemplus's mechs, yes?
They are.
It is. So from the announcement for the thing, for the BattleTech tournament that the aux and the Legion is holding, these were the promo models. And there's actually... Okay, there we go. There's Exemplus with his Marauder. And you can see that Mo's done the panel lining here to get the occlusion shadows on it. Nice.
It looks so good.
It does. And then we've got Diggs here with Diggsbot. Rawr.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Like that is the pose of a bear that is either tremendously enthused or has stepped on a Lego.
I don't know what this model is.
Do not observe the ninja.
Katana. He's got a katana.
Do not perceive.
Why not?
Go back to the bear that stepped on a Lego.
Which is weird, because those are Capellan colors. Blah.
Like, tell me that is not a MechWarrior Diggs with Lego foot.
Mech Diggs. Diggs Warrior. Diggs Warrior.
Diggs Warrior, who could also be in the middle of a sick air guitar riff.
That's true. Maybe
Like, there's so many things this pose can go for,
maybe he's
and that
the
mech
vocalist
looks
for the
so
for
good.
the band. He could be. Could be.
Like
Diggsy
that,
Mercury.
Diggsy
the
Mercury.
mech paint job. The paint job captures the art piece very, very well.
It does. Okay, next thing I've got
On
here is
both
from
of
the
those.
Right Reverend Jimmy. Jimmy didn't.
That
give
is
me
not the
context.
Care Bear stare. Boot porridge? No.
He's about to
Illegal.
go Super Saiyan. There you go. I don't know what this tank is. I know that this tank has probably a Gauss rifle since it's a triangle, and
That tank confuses me, but I don't want to be downrange of it.
I'm going to assume these are.
Is it really a
MMLs.
tank with wheels?
In BattleTech, anything's a tank. They don't.
You can argue
follow
with them?
any fucking rules. Now
I've got a railgun.
Now,
Right Reverend Jimmy is saying it's a Typhoon urban assault vehicle.
okay. Now the French also perfectly happy to call things with wheels tanks.
Well, in this case, I think it's following the fine tradition of aliens with just taking a random airport tug and shoving the largest turret known to man on there.
Yes, that tracks.
And I
don't know
kinda love
what's
it.
Let's take a minute here and go over to Sarna and see what the fuck the Typhoon has. The Typhoon combat vehicle. Okay, it is armed with. Okay, I was wrong. It's not a Gauss rifle. It's an AC-20. 4 Streak 2s, an SRM-6, 2 medium pulses, and a small pulse. Jesus Christ.
So, down the AC-20, the aiming rib like you'd have on an over-under shotgun.
Yeah.
Why?
Are you suggesting that what they've done is just take like the Colt Python rib and throw it on an AC-20?
Yeah. And you love it.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that weapon loadout is because none of it makes any goddamn sense.
Why not? They're all
there's
relatively
no
short.
cohesion.
that is the surprise butt sex loadout. SRM2s, so that way, those ones didn't hit, so they didn't
Streak
fire. Let me
2s.
roll the next
Yeah,
one.
Yeah.
Let me roll
Yeah,
the
but
next
it's not
one.
like you're
Okay, that
dealing
one
with
hit, so
heat.
both of them hit you. Rawr. And then AC-20 surprise butt sex.
No, but the AC or the SRM or the Streak SRM2s don't make any sense in a vehicle that's not intrinsically ammunition constrained. They don't make any sense anyway. But you
they
could
do.
trade
You're chasing probability of like, wow, my to hit is not great, so I'm gonna get some hits and then both missiles hit. You're chasing that weird quirk of the streak.
And it means that you can carry less ammunition because you're not using it on misses.
Okay, cool. But you've traded in a ton of ammunition for a ton of new problems. Though I'll grant you, it is cool as hell.
Yes. And he's also
Like if they
sent us
didn't
an
follow
alert.
that up with an SRM6 standard, I'd be for it. But they did. So it's just, guys, pick a lane.
I won't disagree with that. That's a reasonable complaint.
Sunblasted desert patina where you can tell the turret was stored in a different position and just left there for a while. I like it.
Is good. No, streak ammo is not the same as normal SRM ammo.
Yeah, so
It's naked.
wow.
Oh,
I had to.
Yeah.
What? You can't softball it in there
I'm-
like that and not expect
Why
me
are
to
there
hit
a
it.
million parafaces now?
Because he gave the sigh sad. It's about accurate.
Things.
That
Okay.
boat's all the way.
So UNC Samurai has sent us a Lego version of a Maersk container ship. If we zoom in on it, this is Anna Maersk, I guess, or Annie Maersk. There it is. It's not quite clear enough to read this.
That's interesting because like some of the earliest Lego sets were that. Like,
Okay, so he gave me an explanation in the email that Lego apparently had. Oh wait, it's fucking up here. There it is. Lego apparently has a strong relationship with Maersk for some reason. So every few years they put one of these out.
I mean, like my dad's old Legos were all Maersk ships. We're talking from the 70s.
Yup.
That was a big boat.
Boat. Let's see
I
if
strongly suspect the office presented on the lower right picture is not to scale.
But what if it were?
Then somebody has like a 40-foot tall coffee cup, and I respect that.
That's the appropriate amount of coffee, isn't it?
For
Okay,
what exactly?
So, Lego and Maersk have been business partners for decades, and every 10 to 15 years they make a Maersk-themed container ship. They even made a train once. It's one of UNC's white whales, but boat. Oh, yeah, Mini Hulk says that's the coffee pool.
So,
I am boofing that.
how many times do you have to say boat before you summon Boat Bomber?
I don't know. We've not
At least a
managed it
few
yet.
more.
We have not yet managed it.
But I think
I
you
guess
also have
it's
to be
not
hanging
unhinged
from the
enough.
ceiling and like flicking the lights on and off. So,
That could be it. Okay, we're getting into my shit here, so we'll start with Boop.
boop.
Yeah, so I went to my mother's house last night, and while I was gone, I started getting messages from my wife that Higgs was being an asshole. Here's a picture of Higgs being an asshole.
An asshole, and you missed the opportunity. You have all that open space in the upper right-hand corner to just put fatality up there.
Listen, dude, I lost track of time, and suddenly it was 9:30, and I had to get shit ready for the stream. So
Reasonable.
That included priming some models. So here we are.
Very good.
You like the current model? Thank you. I'm not responsible for that. It was here when I got here.
UNC Samurai. The new Orange Cat Lego set is very interactive.
How many brain cells does it come with?
Just the one, and it's in Hubble's head.
Oh, is this the transferal process?
No, because Higgs didn't have.
Give
it to
me
start
the
with.
brain cell. Yeah.
Yeah, lovely wife was telling me that Higgs was antagonizing the dog all night, and
It looks like a $5 production version of The Ring. Just cat comes out of wall to slap cat.
Excellent. Next picture. This is the dog at the same time.
Well, the dog's not being messed with.
No, the dog doesn't fucking care right now.
Yeah, that is a dog that has discovered that they have a napping space many times their body volume.
Yeah. Well, I'm told that.
No, that is like a dog on like a Super Alaska Ultra King Emperor Deluxe XXL mega bed.
Well, my lovely wife was playing WoW at the time and had the laptop in her, lap. So the dog apparently decided the couch was the next best thing.
Yeah. Like they are winning at nap.
Wow.
Oh no, they awake.
Only just.
Yeah, that's a the fuck you want face.
You woke me up to take a picture of me being awake. I'm going back to bed.
Yeah, that is the sass. She is a sassy bitch.
Did you bring shredded cheese?
She's not allowed.
No,
to
I
eat
would have
cheese.
heard it.
She vomits when she eats cheese. She doesn't get cheese.
Irrelevant. Shredded cheese.
Got it. Start mailing you packages with shredded cheese in it, so when you open it and the shredded cheese hits the floor.
I'm so mad that Pasta Drop is no longer a thing.
Wait, what?
It was very briefly a website from the same guys who did Meh, where it was, for $20, we will send a target of your choice an amount of pasta. Sorry, $20 plus $5 shipping.
Okay.
You don't have it sent to your address. You can have it sent just wherever. So I sent a couple of friends some pasta, and they received boxes.
My lovely wife once did that to her brother with a service that was called Mystery Potato. And it was just a potato in a box with no return address. Just a potato in a box.
That's pretty good. Like, the worst part about Pasta Drop is I ordered it for me, and I think I still have some of the noodles. But it came with a coupon. good for your next order from Pasta Drop. And then after like drop number 5, the website was just gone.
Boo.
So as near as I can figure, the guys behind Meh like bought more warehouse space, but the warehouse space was filled with pasta. And it was just, we need this fucking gone.
pasta.
We got too much fucking pasta.
Okay, so this is the Hatamoto Chi from the Somerset Strikers box.
This looks too beefy to be that mech.
It's a charger.
Yeah, I was going to say it's hopped up charger, so that looks right.
Yeah, it's a charger where they use tonnage for guns.
Yes.
That's true.
That tonnage has to come from somewhere, so it should have less armor.
That probably came from the engine, but I mean, that's fair.
Yeah,
Well, that's
because
not a
it doesn't
charger.
need to go light neck speeds. Jesus.
I want to see this under a black light because I feel like the blue would fluoresce and then it'll look like a stripper.
While I have fluorescent blue paint, I did not use it on this Hatamoto.
Oh, and we're getting the honorable.
Oh, very honorable. Okay, I tried something different on this.
Honorable me for I.
The pictures maybe are not quite good enough for this, but the visor here, I tried to do like a different thing on this where I was trying to reflect the landscape in front of it.
Yeah.
And in person, you can see it a little better. It's a little fuzzy here, but it's blue sky and then like desert on the bottom half with like the white reflection here in the middle and along the seam.
But that's not an accurate reflection. It should have been some, dude in a black t-shirt reaching over to grab the mech.
Heavy sigh.
That would be really funny, though.
Heavy sigh.
So, Para,
Yes.
have you continued doing the glass bead trick, or are those just like very well painted lasers?
Okay, in this case, this is not the resin bead trick. This is just me having painted them.
Well, they look good.
Thank you.
You have done good work. And I really want this guy to be like the mascot. You know how you go past some places and they have like a shell of a car on the roof and it's just there to look fancy? I want this to be that, but for a bar, and I want the blue sections to be in neon, and I want them to light up individually. And then I want the name of the bar on the crotch.
Okay. What's the name of the bar?
Susan's.
Yes, it is now Susan's.
Susan's Bar and Grill.
Susan's Bar and Haberdashery.
So this is a legally distinct from the Jade Phoenix that Wolk made, and I've painted this once before on stream, and I was dramatically unhappy with how it turned out, so I stripped it and painted it again. This is your regular reminder that you can't ruin a menu with paint.
Challenge
You can always strip
accepted.
it. You can always strip it down and start over.
This does not apply if you have used lead and asbestos.
Or you have the weird generation of styrene based plastics that did melt.
Yeah.
Or if you Cerakote your plastic.
Why are you Cerakoting your plastic?
To prove a point that I should not be trusted with expensive materials.
Fair. This is Squick's I don't know. This is Squick's 3D printed doodad. He used PETGCF just for the shit of it.
I mean, I've been using ASAGF a fair amount, which reminds me I have to get this print job going.
So Cookie says don't the lead or asbestos Squick. I'm not sure what you're not supposed to don't it, but don't.
Just don't.
Lead, asbestos, these are not good to eat.
Okay, I'm also really happy with the cockpit on this one. I just want to say that. So, I feel
But I don't see any chickens in there.
That would be a great name for a barbecue place.
Cockpit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it probably is the name of a barbecue place. Anyway, I was happy with the cockpit on this. I thought it looked good. I think.
Yeah, this whole thing looks like you spent a lot of time with that layered shading.
Probably not as much as you think, but probably a little bit more than I realize. I think I probably spent a lot more on that Hatamoto Chi. Speaking of the Hatamoto Chi, here are the 3 mechs out of the Somerset Strikers box I finished so far. Slightly out of focus, apparently.
Axeman.
Axeman.
I think I'm happy with all of these so far. so far. Like, I think the Bushwhacker looks
19 minutes
particularly...
starting now.
Yeah, starting now. 19
God
minutes.
damn it! Why does that always transmit?
'Cause it's funny.
Because funny.
And I think that's the last of the shit that I have to show off here. And okay, now we get to see if new camera setup's working tonight. Hey, new camera setup's working tonight.
Woohoo!
New camera tonight brought to you by using my DSLR camera as my primary.
Yes, the Disler.
The Dizzler. Also, running the Dizzler off of the micro or the mini USB instead of the mini HDMI because the mini HDMI was giving me tremendously grainy footage. Probably, even after I changed out the cable, probably related to the budget ass fucking capture card that I'm running.
It shouldn't be like that's a digital signal. It doesn't have a chance to do anything.
Then I don't have an answer for it, and it is grainy as shit.
You shouldn't have spot welded in front of the goddamn camera and burned out the sensor.
I mean, it's
He is
fine on
correct.
the USB, isn't it?
USB hides a lot of crimes. It's probably that USB is doing auto ISO, and HDMI is not.
I don't fucking know. I manually set the settings on this, so I don't fucking know.
Well,
Anyway,
set them better.
no. This apparently fucking works, so we're going to stick with this for now.
Gizzard.
Okay. Listen, Gizzard.
No, you gizzards. Gizzards are messy.
Gizzard.
We're not going back to this.
We could talk about Karinsky's nipples again.
We're not going back to that either. We have solved the Karinsky nipple problem.
You did? I don't remember that. I was on that stream and I don't remember that being solved.
Was that a sequel to the 3-body problem?
Is one body, and it's Karinsky's.
And is full of nipples.
God damn it. Stop filling Karinsky with nipples.
Please quote that.
Do not quote that.
So anyway.
Anyway.
Okay.
I'm what no, he's not nipples all the way down. No, we're not like making Karinsky into Nipples the Echidna. I hate it. Stop it.
Anyway.
You give a name like that, Jesus.
Anyway, OK Mo of the Black Pants Legion sent me a couple of things because, of course, he fucking did.
Let's go to look at those immediately. How do those
what
taste?
flavor of Vallejo is that?
These are Vallejo
Brain cell.
True Metallic Metal. These are a new set. They're just effectively trying to make better fucking metallic paints and issuing them in colors. And this is the Amethyst Purple set. I believe Mo wanted me to do some Merrick shit with them. Imagine that. So in here there is they're calling it a shade. That is a wash. There is an airbrush paint. And there are 2 base paints. Now, as a reminder to everyone listening to this, airbrush paint is just paint that has been thinned and has the appropriate mediums in it to go through an airbrush. You can use airbrush paint with a brush. You can use regular paint in an airbrush. So there you go. Sometimes thin your paints. Most of the times thin your paints a little bit.
Para, that doesn't sound correct.
What doesn't sound correct?
I don't know, the part where you said the things.
Which things? I said a lot of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see my dilemma.
No. I'm busy. So,
Very good.
what are we going to paint this week? We're going to paint something that I have that's fixing to go up on my cults page.
Para, when did you start a cult?
I mean, it's been like 3 years now.
We're not a cult.
The Legion is not a cult. Just for everybody tuning in. There we go.
Despite what Lizzie says, we are not a cult.
We are not a cult.
That is one of the central tenets of belief.
So here we go. This is...
God damn it.
This is my new model. Maybe someone will recognize what it is. Maybe they won't. Whatever.
I bet it's a robot.
This is the Grand Titan. This is a proxy for the Grand Titan. So that's a Free Worlds League 100-ton mech that does stuff. And somebody in one of my Discord groups was telling me that they wanted a specific. I made all of them. So you even get, and this one's probably not going to show up on camera real well because it's just primed black. But yeah, this is the one with the fucking thumper on it. So this is Artillery Titan. So 10 minutes to us or ain't. We will get there. We will get to the us or the ain't.
Yes.
Quick, are we us or are we ain't?
We're usually us, unless we're ain't. But if we ain't us, then who us is the us ain't? Ain't us. Us ain't.
Sounds
Ain't.
like Alan Moore wrote that in like
Ah,
1991.
Lizard.
Lizard.
Mini Hulk is suggesting paint it like Optimus Prime.
You know, I really tried to not make it look like fucking Optimus Prime.
For what it's worth, I didn't see Optimus Prime.
Okay.
I just saw like chonk-ass Chungo bot here to cause problems on purpose.
So
artillery out.
If you go look at the original art for this fucking mech, it is so obviously Optimus Prime. And then they went the extra mile to write the words roll out on one of the shoulders.
Really?
Yes.
What source book was this?
TRO 3055.
Okay, I never played that late.
It's the one with the bushwhacker on the cover.
I always hated
The Bushwhacker is so weird, but I love it.
I do too. But, okay, so the Grand Titan is a weird fucking mech. It's not a bad mech. It's just made some strange decisions. So, like...
No, Era.
Oh, no. What?
If the original looked like Optimus, you can take that. You can run with it. You can make the FedEx truck.
No. No, we can do worse. We're going to make it a UPS truck.
Yeah, but UPS you can't do in purple.
Fuck! He's right.
Gremlin intensifies.
FedEx trucks where I am are white.
Yes, but the FedEx livery is purple and either orange or green for reasons I'm not entirely certain of.
He's right. Well, this guy's already started with white, so this is just
Lord Grimos piping up with United Merrick Postal Service.
United. What's it? I don't understand. United. What is
Billing.
United Merrick? I don't. This is not a thing.
I think he
Except
just
Steve-O.
wants an ump, you know. So, I mean, terrible machine gun, but, you know, needs must.
I mean, it's stamped, so you know it's got to be cheaper than the MP5.
Oh, the ump
right?
is not stamp; it's plastic.
Is it?
Jeez.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, it's still got to be cheaper than the MP5.
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
I
Actually,
said-
the metal part that holds the rail and all that on the inside.
Oh,
might be
we're talking
stamp.
about like the submachine gun the size of like Detroit.
Kind of, yes.
Yes, we are.
Somebody
we are,
missed the memo. It's like submachine gun. It is meant to be small and concealed. We made one that looks like a U.S. state.
Yeah, we made a submachine gun to replace the MP5. By the way, it's in 45 ACP. By the way,
Also,
it's
it has
19
the longest magazine in the universe.
And it's like
Even-
straight out at an
1991.
awkward angle.
They make it in 9mm too, but it doesn't have the roller delay, so it has like twice the recoil.
Yeah, like that's the problem. They weren't willing to go too far enough. So you don't capture the commercial market, you don't capture the enthusiast market, you just get the weird geometry market, which I'll grant you is outsized. But imagine if they had gone the other way.
Okay,
And
so
they were just like,
here's the thing. It was HK in the 90s, so it was like this thing and the G36. So there's a through line.
No, I'm just saying, if they had stopped being cowards and been willing to go too far enough, that it could have been like, here's our submachine gun. It's 6 lanes wide. It fires
Kai
a
Harper-
12mm cartridge. It has more recoil than this bullet can produce because we have a second bullet inside that is a blank that explodes purely to enhance the recoil. Also, it has a laser sight.
Also, we're charging
goes
you
out-
more because we're
A laser
H&K.
sight to show you where the magazine goes.
The magazines all have their own individual laser sights so that you can make sure that you're inserting them at the right angle.
The magazine is magnet lock.
I think Kai Harper had a good point, though, that United and Merrick are mutually exclusive.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
So
We're going to see how this... okay. I was going to say we're going to see how this purple paint is going. This has great opacity, and it's going on really smoothly. Like it's
Merrick
paint.
Bird Express.
Yes. This is actually really nice. Like, this is... Vallejo is generally good paint. I want to put that out there. Like, even the old stuff was pretty good. This is really nice. Like, I don't know
I
that...
thought I thought it was fantastic, and all I ever used was the old stuff. Assuming you're talking mid 2000s was the old stuff.
Okay, so let me... They're actually... I've got 2 bottles here somewhere.
Cookie Mom is suggesting the Merrick Mail Masters.
The Merrick Mail Masters. Kinky.
Or the... Hear me out. That would make them the 3M Corporation.
Oh, shit, I threw that bottle away. Wait, I've still got...
Smiling Jack is saying, before I go to bed, I just want to say, the real reason Clan Wolverine got erased is because they found out about Nicholas Karinsky's 13 nipples, and he was self-conscious about it. Man, 13 nipples ain't that weird. That's like an octopus.
It was the ones on the bottom of his feet that were weird.
Yeah, the feeples.
Okay, so when I'm talking about the old Vallejo, I'm talking about this. This is their new branding and labeling. So, and there is a difference in the texture of the paint.
I never worked with the old then.
Okay. There is a difference in the texture of the paint. So, for what it's worth, the new stuff is slightly different, and it might be a little bit nicer. The old stuff was also very nice. So, like, Vallejo made a step up in their product as everybody else was doing the same, and, like, it's nice paint, and this is also nice paint. It seems like Vallejo has been making some very deliberate efforts to be more appealing to the miniature market, because historically they've been mostly scale model. And, like, yes, of course they have the not war paint, but they have their gamer line. But yeah, this feels really good, and, like, I feel like they've been marketing more of the gamer shit, and it's nice.
Mini Hulk is pointing out the Mini is a bit out of focus while you're painting. Like, your focus line is right where the ass was when I started talking.
Okay, is that better? You're gonna have to wait for
I don't know. Put it back in the holding position.
Better?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. That's the thing. I've tried to give this thing, like, as much depth of field as I can to get as flat a focus as I can, but there's only so much you can do with a lens like this.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you require additional light.
And Squick.
We are 1 minute till Us or Ain't.
Okay, so Squick, what's Us or Ain't?
Don't you
have the song?
I haven't put the song on the new system yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to eat my words with what I was saying to Night Owl then. But yes, okay, so one of us needs to explain Us or Ain't then. Go ahead, Squick. I'm an idiot.
In the battle of Us versus Ain't, you will face a variety of choices, and you must make the correct choice. In that, when you gamble your goob, you place it at tremendous risk with the opportunity for fantastic rewards. Should you begin with the Us button, then your goob will be placed in a position where, should the quote pulled at the end be one from us, or those deemed to be us, then you shall achieve victory. Should you place your goob on Ain't, like a filthy peasant coward that hates fun, you will most likely win. For there are many people who are not us, but that is not to say this is a binary choice, for there is a secret third option. The goob hole, where you are guaranteed to win nothing. It is simply, these numbers are too big and I fear them, allowing you to place your money into the pockets of others. With Us or Ain't.
It's like a cryptocurrency that way.
Be clear, Us is anyone on the Numeric Workshop regularly, or anyone of the former Pandora Pirate Radio regularly.
Now, also,
as determined by the judges.
in the times in which I have a guest who is not a regular member, that person counts for that night.
Yes.
I shall place 1
1
bit.
billion goob.
And the votes are live, folks.
Ooh, what is a froglack and how do I pet them?
What?
That is the
So-
goop hole this week.
I was hoping you had the song because one, it would have made, the transition easier, and two, I needed you to look at your DMs so you could tell me what the fuck I'm drinking now.
You are drinking. Let's say I'm not going to have you drink from the Infinity Mix because there's a plan for that. I want you to pick mid shelf.
Okay, they're all on my top shelf, but you're saying
I'll get shorter shelves.
Okay, so do you have dihedral near you?
Dice. I can have dice. Yes. Or you mean a coin dihedral?
Dihedral like dice, just whatever, and I'll work it out for how many numbers you got.
Dihedral.
I've got dice here fucking somewhere. Give me a sec.
Mhm.
That's because he's always rolling.
Okay, that's not mid shelf. That's definitely mid shelf.
Some of which, however,
I'd
are
have to
silly putty.
open that though. Does it being a store pick up it to being a mid shelf, or is it still low shelf?
I mean, is it a good store?
Well, okay, they just got me some really nice permits, so they're a decent store.
Dice fucking sitting around. I got a fucking bag of fucking dice. Where are my fucking dice? I know I'm broadcasting. Whatever. Okay, apparently.
Okay, I'm throwing a random, really good one in here just for fun.
Here.
Hey, Para.
Squick, roll a die.
Para.
What?
Roll a perception check.
Give me a fucking second.
Squick, can you roll the goddamn die?
Okay, yeah, I've got
My
something
dice
here.
are in the other room.
Okay, so I will roll evens or odds, right? That's what we'll go with.
Sure.
Hell, if that's all you wanted, I've got
Okay,
bottle caps.
Okay, that's odd. We got a 1.
Odd. Okay, give me one more.
Okay.
And is
I'll
that
let
us?
Squick do
I
it.
believe we have a quote. Night Owl has pulled, quote, 2208. Oh, cool. Legally distinct graboids. Der Burger. That's a lot of legally distinct things in this game. Cookie Mama.
Cookies us.
Eno Kuni 2.
Cookies us,
Revenant Kingdom?
everybody.
Heck yeah.
353,000 goob go to Mercury
Good Lord.
Alpha and some others. How many others? 13 others.
I gained an amount of goob. Now I can,
Either the second number was even.
Okay, so that is the Maker's Mark number 46 cast strength.
Ooh, that's good shit.
I shall return in a moment. I must attend to the printer. It has decided to do a fuck up. Be right back.
So I had a standard bottle of Maker's 46 I finished this week. That was...
Yeah, I enjoy the French oak finish. It's a particularly enjoyable finish.
Since the price has... I remember when they first launched it, it was like $10 more a bottle than the basic shit. Locally here now, it is in parity with the flagship. So I like it a little bit better than I like the flagship.
Okay, so What's Up asks if there was any Malort on this roll. There was not this time. Because last time I did that, Tex rolled Malort and then rolled Doritos.
Oh, no.
So I was not having a good night. So I'm giving myself a little bit of a reprieve on that.
Oh, no. That's a bad fucking night.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
My brother went to an event this past weekend where he, for a donation, got bottles. And he got 3 bottles, and I liked the look of one of them. This purple...
The
rain's
chocolate?
Fucking nice. No, not the chocolate. The
Really? Because the Willet pot still has quite the reputation.
I haven't had experience with it, but it'd be the one that I'd try. Now, he also got a bottle of Jepson's bourbon, and I looked at that and said that I've never seen a bottle I trust less.
And yet you drank it with me at the 2024 meetup.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't mean I trust the bottle. I have bought Malort before for the sheer purpose of giving it to other people without warning them.
Wow. Wow.
Yep.
I blindsiding. I mean, okay, the most backhanded gift I've ever given someone was someone who thought they were really good at video games. I gave them a copy of Dark Souls when it was new.
Excellent. Fuck
But-
those people in particular.
No, I mean, she's still a good friend, but
But get back in your seat, pleb.
a little bit.
Oh man. I don't.
To her credit, it took her a while, but she did get good at the game and accordingly fell in love with the franchise. Bloodborne is now one of her favorite games. So, you know, I did send her in the right direction, but yeah, it was definitely a backhanded gift originally.
Don't you love it whenever the backhanded gifts are the one they appreciate the most? No, I really don't, because I'm trying to fuck with people. See prior statements regarding Santar. Also, at one point, I sent Ether a glass, and then Ether proceeded to make mockery of my glass. It's kind of great.
I am back.
I sent Ether a glass that said, if it ain't Kentucky, it ain't bourbon, and then he proceeded to put non-Kentucky bourbon in the glass.
Of course.
Which, like, this was a predictable outcome, but at least he's owning it. He knows it's not.
You guys ever see Suburban Commando?
Yes.
Suburban?
Yes, that was a Hulk Hogan movie.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, I remember seeing a Hulk Hogan movie where it was something about, like, Knight Rider, but it was a boat.
Okay, no, that was a television show.
Okay, even worse.
And
Terrifying.
That boat ended up on one of the Top Gear specials. It was like the Vietnamese River episode. No, that wasn't that one. It was a different. It was one of the South Asian. No.
Well, yeah, because it had like mini guns on it, right?
Oh no, the patrol boat was.
The
wasn't that a
PTR
full
was-
from scratch?
It wasn't a
build?
patrol boat. Like this was like a bass boat that they had like.
it was a speedboat.
Yeah.
I know it was a Top Gear or it was a whatever their Amazon
Bottom Gear?
series was. But yeah, it was one of those, and I'm not sure. That may have been the same special where Clarkson had the PTR and maybe Hammond had that fucking boat.
No, because Hammond just had a regular speedboat. Like I don't remember in the Vietnam special anyone having like a different kind of boat.
It might be worth looking into at some point, but I do remember that being a thing. And I also remember
Because
Clarkson-
May had sort of like the barge kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hammond had the speedboat, and then Clarkson had the PT boat with the jacuzzi motor and all that shit.
The
Yep.
reproduction PTR.
Which apparently they paid like 300 grand for.
At a certain point, money stops meaning things, so you can just do dumb shit with it.
Especially when Amazon's the one paying for it.
I think that was still the BBC, wasn't it?
I think that was a Grand Tour special.
So either it was a government body or it was a company with more money than the government.
Yes. Okay, I want to give a
Oh,
verdict on this
Ducks-
night real quick. This is fucking great. I'm a little taken aback by how well this is going down.
Yeah. Dux has piped in with vital information.
Okay.
In the Vietnam special of Grand Tour, Hammond had a speedboat named Razzle Dazzle that was compared to the boat from the show with Hulk Hogan in it.
I think it was the boat, wasn't it?
No, because that thing was enclosed. He had an open top speedboat.
Okay. Okay.
It may have been the same make or model that they converted into whatever the hell the Hulk Hogan speedboat was.
We're going to do something interesting now.
But yeah, Suburban Commando wasn't that. Suburban Commando was where we got, I was frozen today!
Yes, Christopher Lloyd and Hulk Hogan in the same movie.
What?
Yeah.
And do they actually like get into a physical altercation?
No, they don't. It is very much like a weird family comedy movie from the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah. When you are hammered enough that you can barely operate the remote, I believe that is the ideal time to watch this film.
When you have no choice, that is, in fact, the ideal time to watch it. Or when you're
We should make
when
it
you're
It's not the
legal.
best choice. It's hammered choice.
It's like somewhere
It's-
between kind of funny and offensively terrible.
It's Centauri time.
And then he centauried all over the place.
I don't think that's legal in most states.
Wait, what the fuck is that? Is a verb? What is centauried?
Yeah, Squick.
Probably from Babylon 5.
That's also probably accurate.
So
Squick, could you address Mr. Garibaldi for me as though you were Londo?
yes, Mr. Garibaldi.
No, I need you to be very enthusiastic about it. Like you're looking for him and then you just found him in the bar.
Mr. Garibaldi.
That's better. Thank you.
I can express only puzzlement that borders on alarm.
That's okay.
Oh, you haven't seen Babylon 5?
It
No.
is an experience. It is not. Oh,
I have
Okay.
not watched much Trek at all.
It's not Trek.
Okay. So, where Trek was really big on big ideas and like episodes in a bottle and just following the standard sitcom trope thing where the plot never really advances, you just have a new hour on a new planet for a new puzzle for a new week.
Strong arguments about Deep Space Nine, but go ahead.
Cool, you're wrong. So, Deep Space Nine was much better about that, but DS9 was Diet Bab 5.
I disagree. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. You're still wrong. Babylon 5 was, what if we made a sci-fi political thriller with world building and suspense and space physics? It is a much harder sci-fi.
And what if we used 3D graphics from the early 90s and did it all on a Commodore Amiga?
But they had space physics.
Yes, they did.
And they acknowledged that space doesn't have an up or a down. Why would your ships fight like that?
Also, a reminder, the statement here regarding the Commodore Amiga is not hyperbole. The intro scene for that series, the theme, like the intro video for the series was in fact made on a Commodore Amiga.
So DS9 did have some longer overarching plots. And they
5,
pretty
6,
good
and
job of it.
7 were a big fucking single arc. The Dominion War is an arc.
But it still had a bad case of an audience should be able to jump in at any time and understand exactly what's going on. Babylon 5 didn't do that, which was greatly to its detriment. When the studio execs decided, I don't know, man, just fuck it. Episode order doesn't matter. Send them to the syndication stations, however the hell you feel like.
Firefly syndrome.
Yeah.
Or Clerks, the animated series syndrome, which...
But they also gave an episode to the random space janitors, and it was pretty great because it takes you out of the, here are the events transpiring. We are following the command crew who know what's going on and the crisis team as they attempt to prevent it, to, hey man, what's that out there? I don't fucking know. We're sweeping the floors.
Now,
Oh yeah, but that's like...
The one thing that I have taken from Babylon 5, and this is mostly like a joke that I will make with Squick, is that every now and then I will ask Squick his opinion, what he thinks the opinion of Zathras would be.
Zathras does not know.
You're not the one.
Oh, God. Okay, so it's also a case of like, they set up a lot of things with season 1, but they clearly didn't know how to execute on most of them. So season 2 is where it grows the beard, but there's some callback stuff to season 1.
I'm sorry. Let's take a minute here. Where does the trope of grow the beard come from, Squick?
Oh, that's from the chairman.
No, that is from season 4 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, and you know who grew the beard? The fucking chairman.
Cisco. Cisco grew the beard.
Riker grew the beard.
Cisco grew the beard.
Riker grew the beard. That is Star Trek The Next Generation, because if you try and watch season 1, that's a bold choice.
Okay, that's true. But season 3 of DS9, they let Avery Brooks shave his head. Season 4, they let him have his beard back. And
don't get me wrong, I love DS9, but the more I go back and watch it, it's just, wow, these are all terrible people who are horrible at their job, being incompetent at each other with millions of lives on the line. This is great.
It's very Star Trek.
Isn't that kind of the Star Trek universe in a nutshell?
I will say, maybe they're bad at their jobs, but they're generally better at it than a lot of other Star Trek series.
Okay, let's start with the law enforcement officer who doesn't believe in the law, is not an officer, and is by many definitions a stateless war criminal.
I won't argue with that, but he's also not Starfleet.
True, which makes it very interesting that he is running security at a Starfleet trading post. Now, doesn't it?
A Bajoran post administered by...
Which is, again, interesting because he was initially put in charge of security by the Cardassians.
Yup.
As far as I can tell, as a joke because funny. But...
I feel like we've lost Ether. We should move...
Totally, and when did the Jenners and the Cardassians come into it?
Later on. Look, man, you have to follow the toilet ship.
Look, you're not the one.
Norm, you got to understand, shape-shifting is real expensive for the budget. So the shape-shifter...
I'm just trying to yes and this shit, and I'm so lost.
That's fine. That's fine. Let's
Babylon 5 is a lot of fun if you want the slow burn.
Also, was that the one that Laserpig did the thing on the ship, and you were like reading about it?
That was from Deep Space Nine.
Yeah,
and he is correct.
He is correct. Although I will say, I think I agree with his conclusion that this is a great idea, and the Federation has no fucking idea how to execute it.
That was every Federation attempt at a warship. That's in a lot of ways why they wound up back with, we just strapped a couple of guns on a science vessel, it's fine.
I mean, I would say the Excelsior was a very good attempt at a warship because it did all the things, but also it operated like a fucking warship.
They let Stan Lee design a ship?
They did. It was fucking rad.
So here's the problem. Did it have a swimming pool?
Not that I'm aware of, no. The Excelsior.
Okay.
The Excelsior had fucking 8 people to a room bunks. The Excelsior was not fucking comfy.
Which one was the doofy ass thing where it's like, we've put a torpedo bay between the engines with no access to the main part of the ship?
That would be the Miranda class, the Defiant from Star Trek II. Not the Defiant,
the
Reliant.
In Trek, there are ships with bunks? I thought the whole thing was everyone got their,
not early
2-star hotel room.
That was only development.
Yeah, that was next gen and some of the later ones, but then earlier and later they went back to, that's for the VIPs.
I mean, Voyager didn't. Voyager was still very much Space Radisson.
Look, if your turbo aircraft carrier gets stuck in the ass end of nowhere and you're going to have a while and you have nothing to staff it with, people are going to expand. Everybody's getting their own room whether they had it or not. And it's going to be like, well, that's number 3 torpedo storage. Cool. When we restock, I'll move.
How's chat doing?
Probably pretty good.
I mean,
I'm also struggling to follow chat because they're talking about more of this stuff.
Okay, my favorite Star Trek My favorite ship in Star Trek is the Klingon battlecruiser, but very specifically the one from the movies, not the one from the original series.
Oh, the one where they decided, what if we added more engines so we can stealth and gun?
I wouldn't tell you that the Katinga is tremendously stealthy.
I love Klingon stealth because it is so dumb as shit. It's just like, we have created a ship capable of being invisible. We decided not to do that. It's dishonorable. We will talk shit while invisible and then stop being invisible so we can shoot them.
Okay.
Very good.
Unless you're General Chang, and then you get to do both at the same time.
Yeah, which was odd because thematically that should have been a Romulan superweapon.
It should have been, but Chang was too fucking cool to argue with.
Meanwhile, the Romulans are just like, Ah, Federation, you brought a science ship. Very interesting. We've brought a portable star with some guns strapped to it as part of a luxury hotel. Go fuck yourselves.
If only that ever worked out for them.
Yeah, I know, right? uh, Zenith is offering the Katinga, aka Sombrero Hat Ship.
I like the Katinga. It's my favorite.
Look, there's the
Does
Husnock
it play
barge
the
if you want,
cucaracha?
like the upside down nacho box.
What?
I remember the collectible card game. That was fucking weird.
God. It was almost as bad as the Star Wars collectible card game.
Oh God, the Star Wars one was bad too. It was worse than that.
Here's the thing. I knew one person that collected the Star Trek game. I knew several people that collected the Star Wars game. Keep in mind here, I'm saying collected. Nobody ever knew how to play those fucking games.
I knew how to play it. I did
You knew
play
how to
it.
play the Star Wars game?
Oh God, no.
That's what I meant.
Okay, the Trek game, yes. The Star Wars game, no.
Nobody knew how to play that Star Wars, and I've lost who made that
The cards
game.
had numbers on them, so you knew it was a game.
I mean, the Star Wars game had numbers. Somebody in chat's gonna be like, "I loved that game," and I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, you and the one other person." What about the
Tried playing
BattleTech
that one.
CCG? I don't know.
I tried playing Tragic the Scattering, and BattleTech the trading card game is how I got into BattleTech. So
Ether has an opinion. There was a Babylon 5 CCG too.
Why?
Because it was the 90s and everything had a CCG.
Okay, so there was also that weird time where there was like C23 and got some other weird like one-off franchise, and both of those were card games that were intercompatible with each other, and also with the Xena Warrior Princess card game.
what?
Yeah,
Everything had a card game in the 90s.
Oh yeah.
you ever want
I
to see
still have my
Jockster the
Warhammer
Mighty
40K
fist fight a
goddamn
20-foot
cards.
tall robot? Have I got a card game for you?
Xena. Now, my favorite one is still looking at these card games that may actually have killed the franchises they were built on. Because, oh yeah, whenever they started introducing like the Vampire the Masquerade card game that was called...
Oh God.
It was called Jihad. They started coming to the conclusion that we have to advance the meta plot so we can make more cards, and that's what killed that edition of White Wolf.
I mean, we really didn't need Nosferatu anyway.
Well, at the same time, that was when you had like the game magazines doing absolutely unhinged things.
I
remember in-
Inquest.
Yeah, I think it was Inquest where they took all of their
I
collectible
remember
card
this
games,
issue.
and they made them fight each other.
Yes, I remember.
None of the rules are compatible, and they did not care. It was high stakes Calvin Ball, and also Uno was there for some reason.
I remember that because they get to a certain point and it's like Wyvern is playing against Magic, and the Wyvern player asks meekly, "Can I attack your mountains?" And the Magic player's just like, "No." And somehow the fucking final game of this unhinged ass tournament is Sim City versus Magic the Gathering. What the fuck?
Which
Did they
version of
have a
SimCity?
SimCity CCG? That seems like the kind of thing we need at the Legion meetup.
Oh no! Here's the thing: it was not particular, but I think at the time the game that would have been newest would have been SimCity 2000.
Well, if I put in SimCity CG, their suggested autocomplete is card list. So, God, it was real.
I told you.
There's a Wikipedia page.
I don't want to know about it.
SimCity, the card game, is an out-of-print collectible card game based on the video game SimCity. Wow, thanks, Wikipedia.
And like, it didn't make any sense. Like, you get a little further into it, and it's like, oh yeah, what's in
We're
my
517 cards.
Yeah, and one of them was
363 standard cards.
and one of them was soldiers with jetpacks.
363 standard cards and 154 long cards.
Long card sounds like a cursed thing. Yes, this is my long card. By the way, Squick, this is your fault. I'm making the FedEx Grand Titan.
Hell yeah, same day delivery.
Not where I am. Yeah, it might be same day delivery, but it might be on somebody else's fucking porch.
No, sorry, FedEx Stompy Bot. We will send your package to the Shadow Realm.
We will send your package fucking somewhere. Good luck, asshole.
It's called artillery and it's classy.
Listen.
Okay, Bizarra, Rifts had a card game from the same company as Babylon 5. That is unhinged, but nowhere near as weird as them deciding, hey, remember that time we had a video game on the Nokia N-Gage? Well, we really like that class, so we're going to write it into the book. It is...
You know...
God, Palladium's weird. I love him, but what the fuck?
You have reminded me of...
About the N-Gage?
Yes, actually. But more particularly, you have reminded me of a joke from a Penny Arcade cartoon from like 10 or 12 years ago that was about League of Legends, where they had... and at the time I was playing League, so that's why it stuck with me. But they're talking about some of these people and their fucking loading times, because loading times were dictated mostly by processing power on your end. And so the joke was basically, what in the fuck is this person playing this game on? A fucking Nokia N-Gage. And like that has just stuck in my head since. Fucking N-Gage. Squick, what was your favorite feature of the Nokia N-Gage?
I never had one, but
didn't either.
Probably the fact that you have to take the battery out to change cartridges.
Hey, you could take the battery out.
Also, if you wanted to make a phone call, you had to hold it out sideways because they put the speaker and microphone on the top instead of the side.
Squick
so you're
knows
not
more
holding
about
it
the
flat to
Nokia
your
N-Gage
head.
than
You're
I
holding
do.
it in like the full ass banana position. Sunshine Vandermond is asking, Parallax, how do you put a wash on white painted minis?
Okay, I can do this. Here's how I do this. So I was saying earlier, you pick the appropriate colors to do it with, and it depends on what you're trying to accomplish. I have two Zenithold, Zenithold ones right here, so they're mostly white. They've got some shading on them. But let's say we want to add some tint to this to make it appear somehow different. Let's... There. Okay, so I've got my models of the Trebuchet and the Bloodhound here, which Squick was having great fun last week giving shit to my Bloodhound. Let's say
you need to make more so you can have the Bloodhound gang.
I printed a lot of these actually. I like this model. Let's say you want to make it. Let's say you want to make it look new. We're gonna go with. This is a bottle of a wash that I mixed myself because, to my knowledge, there is not currently a wash for this. Let's make sure it's good and mixed up. But this is a dramatically thinned down wash of Payne's Gray. Payne's Gray, this is from Golden Acrylics. I used the heavy body acrylic for this. Monument Hobbies Pro Acryl actually has a Payne's Gray in the Signature Series from Vince Venturella. In any event, it is a dark gray blue. And I thinned it down a lot. You can see that it kind of looks light bluish. The idea here is if you want it to look like a new thing, this is a great wash. It's new or it's clean or whatever. This is fantastic. So we'll just take a synthetic brush and just inundate it and put it on there. And it will add shading to it without staining too much of the surface and too dark of a color, and it will just make it look clean and kind of new, which light blue as a shade for white works wonderfully. Now, if you want it to be like dirty grungy, the other option there is, like I was saying earlier, a sepia tone wash. So let's set you aside. What color? Okay. This is Golden Sepia High Flow. I'm going to grab this because this is literally the color I'm talking about. But any kind of like a mid-brown, which... I've got a bunch of fucking quick shades from Army Painter sitting here in front of me, and I'm looking for the What do they call
Quick Shades from Quicksell.
Yeah, the Quicksell, the best company in brands. This is strong tone. This is light tone. There's a medium tone somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's very similar. You could probably get away with using the strong tone for this. But to take some of this golden high flow sepia and just thin it down into a wash, it's already pretty runny as it is because it's meant for airbrushes. And then we can just add some water to that. What?
No, nothing. Nothing.
What?
I'm just shit posting with Ether.
Okay.
Yes.
And let's say you want to make it like battle worn or at least dirty or left out in the rain for a while. I would do something like this and just go through, add this on. If you want it to just be in the recesses, what I would do after that is I would wick off the stuff that's standing on the surfaces so that it's not too much there. But with something that has as low a surface tension as this does, it's mostly going to run off toward the edges anyway. So just wick a little bit here and there. And when that dries, it's going to have that brown tone in the recesses, and it'll gather around protrusions and give you occlusion shadows and that kind of thing. Just on white. Don't use black. Don't use black, please. I got one more option. If I haven't, I don't think I have another white model sitting here. But okay, so this is speed paint holy white, and this will do that. This will give you like a gray shadow on it, and like it's a speed paint, so it's not opaque. So like you can't put this over a black model and expect it to end up as white. But if you put it over a white model, it will give it the recesses, and it'll gather on surfaces to make the middles of panels and things darker, and then it'll pull away from the corners and edges and that kind of thing to give those highlights. And this is another way to do that kind of thing. I will assume that answers the question. And then we will go back to FedEx Grand Titan because
FedEx bot.
I don't control my life anymore.
We will handle your package. Subtext threat.
46 is gone. How high stakes do I go, Pahara?
Fuck it, we ball.
Okay. Give me a coin flip.
Okay, you want heads or tails?
Well, let's quick.
You call it, Pero, which is good and which is bad.
I'm flipping a Nuka-Cola Victory bottle cap.
We're gonna go with tails is good.
Okay. Hit me, Squid.
Okay. It fell behind something. One moment.
This promises to be
heads.
Good. Oh, that's the bad outcome apparently.
All right, Doritos it is.
Oh no! What was the other option?
The other option would have been E.H. Taylor single barrel.
Oh, that would have been a much better option.
Yeah, but Doritos, it has the crunch.
Did you try this when you were at either of the meetups that we had this week?
No, I think it was gone before I had the chance.
Ditto.
Consider yourself fortunate. It tastes like undercooked cornmeal. It's just oof.
It tastes like a tamale
it does smell
made
like
by anyone but an abuela.
It does smell like Doritos, but once you get into it, it's undercooked corn chips once you start drinking this shit. Ugh. All right. We all must burn for our sins. Let all my sins be remembered.
I'm sorry, Ether.
You are now flammable.
Yeah.
Okay, so going back to chat for a moment, Mo is asking, "Hey, Para,
Hi.
Did you get that thing I sent
I'm
you?"
using it right now, you asshole. I addressed it and everything. Mo sent me this fucking paint. It's got, and like I'm using the purple paint right here. Now, there's another thing Mo sent me. I will admit that I can't use it with metallic paints. It will fucking wreck it. So
Is it a magnet?
It's not a magnet. He bought me a brush. I didn't ask for this. Mo just did that thing Mo does where Mo sends stuff. And like, thank you, Mo, but also fuck you, Mo. Mo sent me a very nice brush from Blick Art. Now, Squick, what joke are you going to make about the name of that company?
Why would I make a joke about the Dick Company?
There it is. So he sent me
Dick Blick, makers of products.
So he sent me a Da Vinci series brush. It is a Black Sable Series 1. I don't know where Black Sable sits in the spectrum of sable brushes. I know there's Red Sable. I know there's Kolinsky Sable. I believe Kolinsky's supposed to be the highest grade. I don't know where it sits in there. But he has sent me this brush, and I think the funniest thing about it is, let me grab my... Okay, so this is my Winsor & Newton Series 7 that Diggs was nice enough to send me out of channel funds. Okay.
Why do all these sound like golf clubs?
Hey, listen, man. I'm of the opinion that a lot of these brushes are named after Ninja Turtles. So like I said, this is a Da Vinci. I know that there is another series that is Raphael. I am not aware of a Michelangelo or a Donatello series brush, but if there are those brushes, I will buy them just for the sheer opportunity to put different colors of duct tape on them. Oh, God, what?
Next painting challenge, we need to just like tape brushes to Ninja Turtles toys.
So, this is the Winsor & Newton Series 7. This is the Da Vinci size 1 that I was given.
We're helping.
So there you go.
I mean, is it like
brush.
chopsticks with the longer and the further back you hold it, the more skill you're demonstrating?
I guess a fucking long brush is what it is. Long.
Oh, okay. Chopstick
brush.
style should also be a painting challenge.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, like a dry brush in one and then like a fine sable in the other.
Yeah, or you only get two colors, or...
Oh man, this would be a fucking nightmare, wouldn't it? This is what this is what you people fucking come here for. Now, I'm not going to use these tonight because metallic paints with either powdered aluminum or gypsum or whatever the fuck else it is that they use to create the sparkle.
I thought you didn't like gypsums more.
I mean, it's not good. Once it gets into the paint water, it can be really bad for a natural fiber brush. So we're sticking with synthetics for the night. It can fucking tear them up.
Don't expect to find one of us in the wreckage, brother.
Thank you, Bane. Thank you, Bane. I appreciate
It
you
would
coming
be
by.
very painful.
You're a tough guy.
For you.
Oh, shit.
For you.
Do you feel in charge?
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, okay. Fuck. I thought I was
Like, that was the thing. The only reason Bane worked as a character is he never went up against just a nihilistic smartass.
The Joker?
Yeah, kinda.
The Joker isn't nihilistic. The Joker is alarmingly calculated because he knows where the camera is.
Oh, yeah, but he's not a schemer. He told us so much.
Like, the Joker is playing the metagame. But Bane is just, like, the moment somebody's just like, yeah, kinda. It's like...
I mean, at that point, he's probably...
kill that guy.
He's probably gonna fucking kill him at that point.
Shoot that guy.
Yeah, but there's no recovering from that. He's already been clowned on. Now he's just like an angry clown.
Let's see if I can do it.
Shoot that guy.
Oh, Bane? It would be hilarious and fucking Fury. Jesus.
Desert Owl is asking if you would like to be sent some natural gypsum.
No, I would not. Please and thanks.
Send him the
Is that the
drywall.
shit they put in chalk?
No, that would be calcium carbonate.
No, actually, a lot of American chalk. I think that's why it's so shitty. Is it's gypsum based instead of calcium carbonate.
Look, man, we only got like one drywall mine, and we got to put the parts. It's like toothpicks from the drywall mine.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh.
Yes, I have Googled it, and at least the Google is no. That's the AI. Fuck. So I might still be wrong.
I've been hit with the AI slop.
According to the slop machine,
Sloppy Joe.
I hate it.
Ask the AI what Pornhub has to say on the subject.
No, it's just when you Google. I don't have any AIs, but they're starting to show up in things I use now. Like you
Yes.
Google, and the first thing in your Google search will be an AI fucking bullshit. It's like,
True. I think there are plugins for that. At least with Firefox, there are. Let's see.
Fox 2.
Why are we firing missiles?
Doesn't anybody have any missiles?
That was the most unrealistic part. You're telling me, like, shit kicked in or not, the entire remnant of the U.S. military doesn't have like 4 trillion dudes with random ass rocket launchers just hanging out waiting for an opportunity?
Can we just talk for a second about how the fact that I made one relatively obscure reference to a movie and Squick not only immediately knew what it was, but picked it up and ran with it? Like, the movie's
we
not
share one
obscure, but
brain
the
cell.
line is kind. Yeah, that's true. For those of you wondering, it was Independence Day. It was at the end of it, and it was a line from the president.
Welcome to Earth.
I mean, Fox 2 kind of became famous off of that, even though no one had any idea what the fuck it meant. Which is Fox 2 is a heat seeker. Fox
true.
1 is a radar-guided missile that does not have its own way of seeking, and a Fox 3 is a missile that can go pitbull, so once you stop guiding it, if as long as it's in its pitbull state, it will still follow its way into target.
Today I learned.
Sorry, I've been drinking quite a bit.
And apparently that makes
rather than sipping the Doritos, I just got it out of the way, which is
I
significantly
stumbled.
up inebriation.
You ever go to the internet?
Yes.
And rather than just looking up random dumb shit, you wind up on like, hey, that looks like an interesting video. And then instead of immediately delivering the premise, they force you to learn things.
Yes.
Like, against my will, I have been taught knowledge.
Squick,
And I need to find this video now, because otherwise I'm going to sound like a fool.
Squick has just been hit by the laser pig virus.
So Lord Troll wants to know what a Fox 4 is, and at least I am unaware of anything being a Fox 4, so let's make it up. What the fuck would a Fox 4
Magnet.
Yeah, a Fox 4 works by magnets and attraction. It doesn't even have
so it's purely just like a rail gun, and then the slug itself is fucking magnetic after it gets out there and
you have to, like, you take your fight plane and you have to nose boop them. That attaches the magnet, and then
Mad Ducks, I'm very scared to click this. What the fuck have you sent me?
No, then there's like fishing reel, and then you say like Fox 4, and then you release the missile, and it starts like there's a tiny arm that just really reefs on that fishing reel as the missile draws closer.
There you go. Now you know what it is.
Wait, what bullshit did I send you? I don't remember either.
No, not Squick, Mad Ducks. I had Mad Ducks send me something that says Corn Hub, and my brain immediately goes into fear.
It's a natural response to most things Mad Duck sends.
I mean, he's a good guy. But the one time my Discord got hacked is because his Discord got hacked, and it sent me something, and I was like, holy shit, Mad Ducks wants my help with this. Yes, of course I will do this thing. And whoops.
And that was why Mad Ducks became Mad Ducks 2C. And remains Mad Ducks 2C. Because now he's a clanner.
Para?
Hi. How you doing?
Hello. I just want you to know that.
Thank you.
Ether, here's a link.
Uh-oh.
So many boops.
What? What?
Everybody is sending me everything now.
Look, I went to the internet and I found a delightful video of like, yes, what is the optimal wizard spell? I'm like, okay, that sounds weirdly
Fireball.
edge case nerdy enough.
Fireball.
Well,
Fireball.
here's the thing. It's Cloudkill versus Fireball is the example case, and then it immediately launches headlong into like college statistics.
Okay, so
and then it teaches you everything along the way, and you wind up with a weirdly unhinged plot, and it's like, this makes sense.
I guess if you're gonna...
Shit, I learned things. God damn it.
If you're just gonna ask me off the cuff what I think the best wizard spell is, it's Missile Swarm.
But the best part is, I don't think he ever actually answered the question. It just
Wizard's
goes through the
Brick was
entire
the best
framework of how to ask the question.
Chat, what's the best sorcerer spell? I prefer playing sorcerers to wizards. I'm weird.
Okay.
Which one has the monocle?
Wizard probably. I mean, artificer really, but.
Oh, Desert Owl is saying Fox 4 used to be for using cannon instead of missile. I can only imagine they're shouting that over the thing going off.
That's how it went. That's how it sounded. I just want everybody to know.
That sounds correct. But yeah, also apparently this is delivered by like a magical talking gorilla.
I mean, that's pretty great. Guys, we all like talking gorillas, right? I mean, that's why Gorilla Grodd is the best Flash villain.
I would like to send you an image from this. So I'm going to.
Uh-oh. Concerned noises. We're going to see how this blends. I don't know how this is going to do. The pigments in this are a little weird. Does it work? Yes. Is it super smooth? No. Can we do it? Maybe. Maybe. And then I'm going to look at what Squig sent me. Probably have a stroke.
I mean, look, man, as long as that's off stream, like, if your pants come off, the camera goes off.
But he's painting, so he should be making lots of strokes. Look, I'm just trying to yes and here. Come on.
Yes, but it takes time to process. You have to brain thinky.
No. There's math there. I'm not doing this. Nope.
Para.
No math. No.
Para.
What?
Para.
What have you done to him?
Para.
Nope.
Para.
What?
Nope.
They changed some of the numbers. Now the humps are different.
Don't turn this into a Black Eyed Peas song.
No, that's a dog in a plane.
This is why Chad's here. Oh, good God.
You're helping.
Who? Who are you helping?
Yes.
So we're trying out a paint here tonight, and we're certainly.
How's it taste?
Sparkly.
That robot has like.
I'll add that to my lexicon for when I am trying to compare whiskeys. Sparkling.
Okay.
Do they make whiskey champagne?
They do not.
Oh, Para.
No,
because I
refuse to believe you.
Whiskey, yes. They make bubbling whiskey, yes.
I don't want no. I rolled to disbelieve.
Ether, you know things. Who makes the Tide Pod whiskey?
I saw that.
What?
Yes,
It's like an edible pod of terrible decisions, and I don't want it for whiskey, but I want the machine that does it, so I can just have.
I mean,
like
if
random
I had to guess,
pocket
I'd say
snack
Billabong,
drinks.
but
no,
I don't know. I'm going to Google.
Unfortunately, I think it's Scotch.
Probably.
I mean, it's in
Why is there
a
one
water
fall in the
dissolving.
middle of that?
Wait, how?
That's
a good question, Squig.
There's so many questions going on right now. Does Chad have any more questions?
And rather than Googling, I'm just going to put a jumbo concern in because, whatever.
Reasonable. Ooh, there's a fun headline. Open source radar has up to 20-kilometer range. I'll be reading that article.
Wait,
I don't need a radar, but maybe I do.
Basara is absolutely right. Bubbling bourbon is how you get University of Kentucky and Louisville fans to stop fighting long enough to kill someone else. Yeah, that sounds about right. Hey, Basara,
Well, again,
Basara, did you know that there is now a distillery in Manchester? Like, I know that Basara was from Clay County, and I didn't know that until this
I
week.
think they offered to send some earlier, actually. Someone was offering to send something from a Manchester distillery, which I was unsure what to do with.
Wait, on this stream?
Yes.
Oh, Basara, were you off? Okay, Basara, okay. I have just found out about that this week. It is a relatively new distillery. It apparently they put it in a long-standing building right there in Manchester, Kentucky. That was the Rollins and Goins plumbing supply company. Which,
Oh, there's a Manchester, Kentucky?
yes.
Okay. Okay, my brain immediately went to Manchester as in, weird
England, yeah.
football hooligans.
No,
Manchester.
there is a very tiny town in Clay County, Kentucky that is Manchester that, if I remember correctly, Basara is originally from. And my father was from, so. Like 3-4 previous generations of my family.
I mean, I would say don't worry about it, I'll find it and buy it myself, but Jesus Christ, craft whiskey is expensive.
I almost stopped there on my way home from my mother's today and then decided I'd probably spent enough money this week. I built a server this week, so.
Would be serving?
Mostly I'd be serving like videos and.
It's by Glenn Levitt?
Yeah, I told you.
No.
I don't know what that means, but I assume.
Okay, so Glenn Levitt is
Big Fruit
one
Loop?
they're one of the bigger Scotch brands. Is Glenn Levitt?
Yeah, I was sitting here thinking, was it Johnny Walker? No, I don't think it was Johnny Walker. No, unfortunately.
Like Glenn Levitt is not an Islay whiskey, and it's one of the few Scotches I like that's not an Islay.
Well, now you can get it in pod form.
Lovely.
Oh man, I missed out on Big Fruit Loop. Sad day.
Purple Fruit Fort?
No, just Big Fruit Loop.
I love how that's become a meme. I was so just out of ideas of what to name the fucking store when I called it Purple Fruit Fort. Because I was like, okay, I can only change one of the things, either the color or the name, and I was like, oh, it's purple. So, Purple Fruit Fort, done. And
okay, so this is interesting because this one's a wash, and it's a metallic, and I don't think I've ever run into a metallic wash bottled before, so I don't know what this is going to do.
Para, I have devastating news for you.
Why?
That robot's looking really good.
Thank you. I'm going to put it over this. Is it metallic noticeably in the wash?
Fruit Fort.
Squid, when we get you a new stream, I think that's what we should call it.
no. There's so many better things to call a Squick stream.
I mean,
there might need to be some workshopping.
Purple Fruit Fort. This is the Squig stream.
Oh God.
I mean, I could see it being an ongoing thing because he managed to make such an epic little outro. Or would that be a stinger?
He was
that
just a spinning and a spinning.
Okay, yeah, so that was a stinger, but still.
Rotate.
Mad Ducks wants to know if you ever looked at his corn.
I forgot to eat my soup.
Right, I'll look at the corn.
Okay, so I guess I have successfully made the FedEx fucking Grand Titan.
Hell yeah.
I got a couple more things here to do. Let's give that a shot. Let's.
Oh no, this website has a whole lot of cookies that are looking to my history. Ugh.
It wishes to perceive.
Definitely recognize that I have cookies from recently shopping for tires and retro rifle shirts. It's like, oh, one of those whips.
Well, to be fair, that's probably their advertiser, which is arguably worse, but more common. We don't live in the best timeline.
What?
Nope.
Squick, tell me about the best timeline.
Oh, I've never been there.
Yeah,
they don't let me in.
What do you think is there?
Harambe?
I imagine,
Harambe, thank you.
They've done some really good work with new kinds of cheese.
New kinds of cheese or like new flavors?
Wait, Harambe designed new kinds of cheese?
Look, it's all part of the timeline. Like there are certain events.
No,
that
Ether's right.
will
It's
take
nanner
place.
cheese. It's nanner cheese.
Like I'm just saying, with a certain amount of engineering, you can have some interesting things.
If you remove all the context, banana pudding looks like cheese, like nacho cheese.
So you have banana pudding, nacho cheese. The Toronto Blue Jays have a dynasty, and
No, the
MLB,
Toronto
and
Blue Jays have a dinosaur. You can ride on it.
That's better.
The dinosaur is also permitted to eat shredded cheese.
But won't that give it like the upset tummies?
Best timeline.
Oh, okay.
The cheese is healthy.
see, now I'm just thinking of that Red Dwarf episode, which, yeah.
The one with the alternate selves. Like, are you the best version
No,
of yourself?
no, no. The Tyrannosaurus that ate chicken vindaloo, and then a swimming pool full of lager, and yeah.
God, this is just the most British show to ever British.
No, I'm pretty sure that's like the plot to Jurassic Park 7. You're just following Margarita Guy.
You know what the most distressing part about what you just
Wasting
said
away
is the fact that
with
we're only
Margarita
one
Guy.
movie away from the 7th movie in that franchise.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yes, I hate that, but yes. Now, if someone was offering to send you the Manchester bourbon, honestly, I'd take them up on it just to see how it is, because I was gonna go today to that distillery.
I think they were.
Oh no, the Discord.
Ether. Guys, Ether's gone. Ether fell into the pit.
Infinite Discord pit.
Squick, tell me about your favorite kind of bourbon.
I'm not a huge strong drink fan, but I'll try just about anything.
What the
The
fuck
problem is
do
if I
you do?
taste
You don't drink beer. You don't drink liquor. What do you drink?
Mostly energy drink.
Now I know for a fact you drink rum.
I've had rum.
I sent you home with a bottle of rum.
I still have some. Like, as rum goes, it's pretty good, but it still tastes like something not meant to be tasted. It tastes like you've made a mistake. It is a solvent, and my mouth is acutely aware of this.
You should write a strongly worded letter.
I mean, opportunity for interesting stream. Next meetup, I put a flight in front of Squick and see what he likes.
I'm on board.
Yeah, I'll try things. But the problem is there's a difference between there's a social difference between this tastes fucking awful and this tastes fucking awful, but I appreciate that it's something you enjoy and that you've taken the time to try and broaden my horizons with the opportunity to check it out.
See, that's the beauty of this is I just bring some Glencairns. You have no idea what's in front of you, and I don't tell you, and you try it, and you tell me what you're thinking, and we find something that you might or might not like.
So, Lord Troa, I did have canned wine, and it tasted like ass, and it fucked me up.
It's true.
It was bad and strong. Like, it would have tried typing with boxing gloves.
Shit. How do you type with boxing gloves on? I don't know. For some reason, my specific reference there is the time Strong Bad's computer broke. I don't know why, but that's the one my mind always goes to.
Computer over? Iris equals very yes.
Okay, so it was rather funny when I was helping my mother clean up some of the stuff in like the garage the other day. And my sister lives with my mom because she's a single mother and trying to raise my niece.
Do you like
so my niece is currently
yes,
I like my niece.
Good.
She is currently 17, and I was pulling out the old printer paper for the dot matrix printer.
Oh, did you
she
go
was
prevail?
No, but she was looking at it like, what is wrong with this paper? Like she couldn't figure out the holes on the side of it or why it had the miscolored, this line's white, this line's kind of that off kind of sea foam color that it would always be. And
Yup.
she was blown away. I was like, oh no, this is what it had to used to be in a printer.
That's true. That's true. Okay, so I had the first computer in my household growing up was a Commodore 128D, which to most people doesn't fucking mean anything. But what it is, it was an advancement from the Commodore 64 line that literally had a Commodore 64 in it. So it had like a compatibility startup system where you could load up Commodore shit. Yeah, so it just straight up had a Commodore 64 in it. It was still, I think, an 8-bit system. It was not like, it came out the same year as the fucking Amiga, and it cost almost as much as the fucking Amiga. It was not the fucking Amiga. But my parents bought it from somebody and got like the whole fucking set. We had the fucking modem for the Commodore 128.
Modem.
And, of course, we had the printer. We had a fucking mouse for that thing. I don't think I ever once booted up GeoS for it. But we had the mouse for it. But the printer was very much the dot fucking matrix. With what a time.
Hey, dot matrix is like ballin'.
Yeah, because it's in fucking circles.
Just remember with that printer, for my father's 40th birthday, we tried to print a sign for it, and it took like 12 hours.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They're not fast.
Guys,
God, do you remember color dot matrix?
No, I don't.
Oh.
Hey, Squick.
Oh, it was so fucking bad.
Hey, Squick, do you remember mimeograph?
So I was exposed.
Was that a boss in Final Fantasy?
No,
briefly
it was a ditto machine.
The ditto machines. But I have no strong memories of the output that I am told they generated, nor of the effects of the chemicals involved. I just remember that there was the regular Xerox machine, but there was also the spinny fun machine that was just like shweethum, 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 and every time it would spit out a new thing of paper, and I thought it was the best because I could look at it from the door to the teacher's lounge, and it was a machine, and it had a spinny part, and it was doing stuff.
So when I was in kindergarten and first grade, the school that I was at still primarily used a ditto machine. And I have memories of that smell. I can't describe that smell to you. Positronicon is saying that he remembers purple. It wasn't quite purple, though. It was the color of a cheap ballpoint pen that you look at it and can't decide if it's blue or it's purple.
Purple.
But it also had a smell that smells like nothing else in existence, where it kind of smelled good, but it kind of smelled like shit.
That may have been where I first learned I enjoy the smell of burning aircraft fuel and diesel fumes. But Night Owl was also saying that they have a color dot matrix printer. Well, they say they have a color dot matrix printer, but I assume that's dot matrix.
That prints mattresses.
That sounds cool.
Does it though?
Kinda. Like I was watching a couch squisher earlier.
Mad Duck says, "Can't decide if it's blue or purple. I wonder what that's like." Yeah. You're colorblind.
How would he know?
We told him.
Oh, okay.
It was fun.
Well, didn't Mo have like the professional test kit and actually ran him through it?
Yes, it was amazing. And even
How does
cheating, he
Mo
was still
have-
fucking up. Mo,
Because Mo is an eyeball person.
Mo is we have talked about
Mo
this.
is the GMPC.
He is a
He is a
fucking
very
Shadowrun
friendly
fixer.
plot development engine
Mo, are you
that
still
forces
here?
the world to move according to cool stories, and I'm here for it.
Mo, are you made of narrativium? Also, Squick, I'm a little bit grumpy
Hello.
because I have not yet gotten any kind of notification that the company that I tried to order my white toner from has actually done anything about that.
Oh, they're going to run out the clock.
I know they are. And they're not going to send it to me. And then I'm only going to get like AliExpress credit in return. And that's really fucking irritating because I like money.
I wonder if AliExpress sells a color dot matrix. Incognito window, assist me.
God. But that is the one thing that is preventing me from making like my own custom decals at this point is not have. I am unwilling to pay for the ghost white price of the fucking white cartridge because that's literally more than I paid for the printer.
Lols.
Oh, do I need a trapezoid machine?
Yes. I don't know what it is, but yes.
It's like I'm
guillotine. Are you talking about like the paper cutters with the fucking scimitar on the side of them?
No, those are quite useful.
Bizarre is saying something about guillotine cutters, and I'm assuming he's not cutting cigar. Okay, he is talking about that. I use the fuck out of that. My father had one of those for his office. I use that so fucking much. You know, this stream used to be about painting. And I did paint. I actually got this model to a pretty good place tonight.
Parrot, check out this freaky trapezoid looking ass thing.
Guys, I'm going to look at this freaky trapezoid ass looking thing.
What does this propose to do?
I got to pull the incognito window back up. According to the page it is listed on, this is high performance 24-pin dot matrix cloud printer, smart connectivity, stable and efficient, easily meeting multi-scenario printing.
Thank you, Gurmos. Squick. What the fuck does that mean?
Supports ASCII, italics, PC437, PC850, and more for global use.
Okay,
great. So I can print my ASCII donks. Excellent.
It supports wireless and wired printing, suitable for various scenarios.
Such as?
I don't know, but it offers USB, Wi-Fi, LAN, and Bluetooth in a 24-pin dot matrix printer.
No. No? No. I'm sorry. It's a printer in 2026, and it still has a 24-pin fucking serial port on it.
No, the 24 pins are the print head.
Okay.
As opposed to the 9-pin, it's high-resolution dot matrix.
But you know it 110% still has a serial port on it, right?
I'm not sure that it does. They won't show you anything other than the front, and it looks like a 1970s robot head.
It kind of does. Would you like to drop that picture in chat?
I don't know if I can.
I mean, yes, we can.
We're going to find out. We're going to find out.
Copy the link.
Okay, I can.
Okay, do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Chat, this is the robot Maximilian from The Black Hole from the Disney Corporation. The movie they'd rather you forget they made. Sunshine Vondermont wants a dot matrix printer for the purpose of making fictional documents.
Okay, I like that Mad Ducks is saying his workplace still has a dot matrix printer with serial cables. One broke, and his old boss found a brand new one in the box from the 80s.
I hate this.
For certain work, like dot matrix is the only way to do it, especially if it's a line printer. And yeah, like they don't, as a rule, they don't die. But when they do,
they don't die, but they do.
There is no substitute. Like your choice is drop in another one because your entire business practice is based on having one.
Okay, Night Owl says that he still uses a dot matrix printer because he legally has to use 3-part forms. I'm going to assume that means he's printing things that have to be signed in triplicate.
Quite probably. But
one for you, one for the asshole, one for the government.
Okay, now Zyx is saying that as someone that has worked in the printing and barcoding industry, dot matrix is still kicking in government and texturized label. Also, people that refuse to let serial and parallel go.
And for line item output. If you require a physical log of an item, then that's like the only way to have in near real time direct output. But there's a write-up. Are you prepared? Are your organs ready?
No, but hit me.
High performance.
I don't have to work tomorrow, so I don't fucking care. Go for it.
High performance 24-pin dot matrix cloud printer. Smart connectivity, stable and efficient, easily meeting multi-scenario printing needs. This 24-pin dot matrix cloud printer features a print life of 10 million characters, offering high-speed stability, making it suitable for various commercial and industrial applications. It supports a wide range of paper types, including single sheets, carbon copies, envelopes, postcards, self-adhesive labels, business cards, and more to meet your diverse printing needs. The device sports a print width of 65 to 297 millimeters and is compatible with both friction and tractor feed paper mechanisms. It comes with a high-quality ribbon cassette, ensuring long-lasting performance and reducing maintenance costs. Equipped with multiple international character sets, including ASCII, Italics, PC437, PC850, and more, it is designed to meet the needs of global office environments. With 4-in-1 smart connectivity, this printer enables efficient printing anywhere, anywhere.
Stop. There's a thing here in chat I need to address. Big Diesel, oh yeah. Hey, just talking about minis. I haven't played 40k since 4th edition. I have 4,000 points of Blood Angels at 16 lol. Now I'm building 2,000 in Necrons, and I'm nervous about painting them to not look terrible. Hey, Big Destroyer, they're going to look like shit until they don't. I'm going to tell you, I don't know how you plan on painting them. If you're going to do the standard, like, black with yellow, paint them silver, and then give them a black wash. That will do so much fucking work for you. And also, you can't ruin a miniature with paint. Even if you glob on so fucking much paint that you lose all the details, you can, in fact, strip the paint off of it. And I will say this because I get the impression you haven't heard me say this before because I don't recognize your name immediately. There is an item you can get from the Dollar Tree that is called LA's Totally Awesome. You want the yellow shit, not like this is for Windows or this is for tile or fuck. No, you want the shit in the clear bottle and it's a yellow liquid. It's a degreaser. Fucking pull that shit out of the shelf, bring that home, soak your miniature in it for maybe a couple of hours, and paint will just slog off of it. Soap and water after that. I cannot underscore that enough because paint will not stick to that. And then you can do it again. But don't be nervous about it because you can't ruin it. So just do it. And if you're not
Which
happy,
is all very good from a defensive mindset.
And
However,
the other thing is, if you thin your paint a little bit, then it'll be fine, and you don't necessarily have to strip the paint off of it.
Yep, still, that's from a defensive mindset. That's avoiding disaster. The only winning move
is not to play.
Is to begin playing. Those minis can sit there for however long they're going to sit there, but until you pick up the paint and take that risk, well, improvement doesn't start without work.
Now,
so you will paint one.
Yes.
And you may be dissatisfied with the result. This is irrelevant. What matters is that you have painted it. And you proceed to the next, and the next, and the next. And as you work through it, you will find things you don't like, and you will work to improve and build upon them and create for yourself a framework of skill until you look back and you go, wow, that's pretty good.
Okay, so a couple of notes on top of that. Here is
No
one.
notes.
No. This is one of the notes. This is an important note. Comparison is the thief of joy. Be happy with what you can produce. Try to do better next time. That is an important fucking note. I have been putting like fucking coordinated effort into being better at this for 7 years, and there are people that are still substantially better at this than me.
Not it.
So, I couldn't say I've never seen you paint anything, Squick.
Exactly.
And for Ginger Bitters and for Ether that are in chat saying things get expensive, no one spend money on game because no one spend money. Hey Ether.
Yo.
3D printers are fucking cool.
And one, I live in an apartment, so it's really fucking difficult. And
Okay,
two,
yeah, you picked the worst example.
GW really makes that difficult.
Okay, yes, but there are companies that make proxies that are distinct enough that they cannot fucking go after them. Puppets War, for instance, makes some phenomenal proxies for Space Marines that they haven't been able to fucking kill. And
Very cool.
Puppets War has been making miniature proxies for 40K longer than 3D printers have been broadly available at resin printers. So, like, you've been able to buy shit from them for over a decade.
But here's the thing.
Oh, yes, Mini Hulk is right.
Minis.
Cameras hate you and don't believe them.
Yeah, all of which is great. You have the minis. You have the paint.
Paint them.
Everything else is window dressing. Should you wind up with an army that is ultimately unfulfilling, yes, you have options. But, more crucially, you have that army.
Squick, why are you putting pants on a window?
Hey, that sounds like something I do, but what?
You said window dressing. Why are you dressing your windows?
I mean, maybe it's like a turkey. And I'm just
that's
shoving
fair.
bread in there.
Are you shoving bread in your windows? Does that
My
help
soup.
with their R value?
Technically, yes.
Okay, I think we need to end the stream now because that might be the most nonsensical thing I've said all fucking week.
Lizard.
Lizard. Mad Ducks is right.
Lizard.
The main ingredient to any hobby is gumption. Also,
The
lizards.
midnight soup.
Midnight soup plus 17. Now, it's not midnight for Squick. However, Night Owl, I am home. Shut up. So, folks, I'm gonna
wait. If a dude on
What?
horseback in armor eats soup, then it's just back in the tin can.
Fuck you.
No, that's if an orc in a Killican eats soup.
Well, until he poops, it's still the midnight soup.
I hate you. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to end on like a positive note. Hey, guys, you know what the best kind of miniature is? A painted
Small one. Love.
A painted one. All painted miniatures are good miniatures. So if you've put time and effort into it and you made it and you're happy with it, it's fucking phenomenal. Don't compare it to what somebody else did. Just do it. I do this. I don't play most of the games that I paint shit for. Like, I don't have anyone local to play Battletech with. I paint shit because I enjoy doing it. It's like my meditation. It's my zen. It gives me something that is fucking engaging. I don't have
We are the training weights to his zen.
Disagree. Roll Grey Tide.
Fucking hell, Squick. Right now, I'm fucking Goku, and like...
and we're helping.
So, with all of that said, Arms of a Phoenix Hawk Lamb from the Basara, maybe send me some images of that model, and maybe I can make something happen. With all of that said, we are at the end of the stream we've exceeded it by almost 20 minutes, and by the time I'm done talking, it will be. Paint your stuff. Have fun doing it. After you've done it, if you're happy with it, if you're excited about having done it, send it to me at art@wbpl76.com.
What's that email address?
art@wbpl76.com, and I bet Grimos will drop that here in the fucking chat, and that you can all fucking see it. Now, thank you, Grimos. he did so as I was saying it. Now, there are options here. If, like, you just want painted miniatures and you're not happy with what you can do, look on eBay. Sometimes you can find shit that's painted and painted to a level you're happy with. I would rather... Now, I want you to understand, I'm one of those people that is selling painted miniatures on eBay. I would rather you paint it yourself than pay me to do it. So, like, oh, yeah, the Parallax is out there selling shit. No, guys, I'd rather you do it than give me money for it. Do it, enjoy it, have fun doing it. That is the reason I do this. It's fun. I enjoy it. It gets my mind off of the nightmare that is human existence. And maybe that'll work for you. Just don't compare it to what other people do. Compare it to what you did yesterday. And progress might come slowly, but it does come, and it only comes with practice. You can watch as many YouTube how to paint shit videos as you want, but until you put paint on a model, you're not learning anything. Okay, now I'm going to stop, and I'm going to let my co-hosts say things to end out the night. Do not ooh-woo the Merrick Workshop. Squick, what do you have to say?
As a matter of personal and industrial safety, the boofing of any product or service acquired at Games Workshop or affiliated locations is procedurally contraindicated.
By the way, let's be mad at Games Workshop right now that they updated their fucking paint line. What did they do? Did they make new paint? Did they, like, put it in fucking dropper bottles? They fucking renamed it!
But Parallax, there's no longer a company called Games Workshop. They are now Warhammer.
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I knew they renamed Citadel Paints to Warhammer. What they call it? Warhammer Color or fucking something? I'm so fucking mad. Did they genuinely...
No, that makes it way easier. Hey, guys, don't boof the Warhammer. Hope that helps.
Like, Ether, I'm not kidding. Did they genuinely rename the company?
Yeah, like years ago.
Okay, because we still have, like, Games Workshop stores out here.
I mean, when I look at the store, when I had the store in Texas, it was the Warhammer store.
Well, now you're making me doubt myself. I'm going to the internet, but the different internet.
Okay,
like not the goat internet.
What I am saying is that the company is still Games Workshop, but like all of their branding on all their shit, their Warhammer World, their Warhammer store, their stores and their products are Warhammer, right down to the fact that the paint is no longer Citadel, it's Warhammer color, and I'm mad about it. Ugh. Ether, how would you like to end the night?
You know, good friends, good drink. Stay
also,
safe,
pretty
stay
fucking bad drink. Like, that happened too.
Hey, you know, bad drink, good friends, still a good time.
Fucking A. Ladies and gentlemen of chat, have a good night. Paint your shit.
My soup!
Squick soup. One.
Ha ba 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 ha ba ha ba